Here we see the miniature racing track, which was laid on for anyone wanting to race their mini cars. And my family and friends eagerly watching the race. Quite a well laid out track. There were quite a few stalls up and down on this open weekend at the Halton Railway. I took this video in 1993. I didn't take my engine this time, although I'd been 2 or 3 times before running my Romulus type loco. Here's Sue Parkinson. She makes some fantastic meals in the clubhouse, especially the meat and tatty pies. The weather over the weekend was very good. We didn't get any rain whatsoever. There was plenty of sunshine. It just tended to get a little bit windy later on. This is Larry Jones' trailer trying to demolish the gates at the entrance to the railway. There's Larry Jones himself. There's his Tinkerbell. Beautiful locomotive. Tinkerbell based on the Roger Marsh design. Quite a large locomotive and a really good passenger hauler. Yeah, we're just waiting for the off to do a circuit around the track. It's roughly a mile long, this Halton Minature Railway track. And about halfway there's a loop which deviates from the main line and it makes it a shorter run. On a previous visit I was having a ride around the track in the passenger truck. And in the distance you could see a young kid messing about with the line, putting wood across the track. The driver spotted this and immediately stopped. He then crept up behind the young boy, who had not noticed the train stopping and had not seen the driver creeping up behind him. And so the driver gave him one big kick up the backside and the young lad disappeared like a rabbit down its burrow. Never moved so fast. And we had no more trouble that day with the track being messed about with. It must have worked. This happened in the early 90s, man. This is the Norton Water Tower, which is a Grade 2 listed building. That's the deviation line which shortens the run of the track. And whistling at the curve. There's a passing loop. Hence the whistle. It's a lovely long track. You really get a feel of travelling when you go around this track. The constant maintenance of the fire and water is highly important. And this engine making plenty of steam. It's not locking anywhere at all. I don't think there's any gradients on this track. I think it's fairly level all the way around. A little bit of maintenance of the track there. Probably some bits and pieces that's been laid across the track by a local kid or youth. You've got to be really aware going around on this track. As I mentioned, you do get the odd kid putting an obstruction on the line. Whether it's like that today in 2021, I don't know.
Hey, look, you know Marcus? Oh, lads.
Here we are approaching the station at the end of our run. Very enjoyable. I have run around this track a couple of times on my Romulus type loco and thoroughly enjoyed it. And I have always been welcomed by the members and had a really nice time. They're very, very friendly and will do anything to help you. Here's Keith Parkinson with his Pandora. It's Keith's wife who we saw earlier in the clubhouse that does the lovely pies. Not to die for. There's Keith with Pandora doing a test run around the track before he starts passenger hauling. It was Keith Parkinson who first introduced me to Halton Minature Railway, and he suggested that I pay a visit there. I'm glad I did. I really enjoyed my running times there. Our two friends, Peter and Sandra Smart. There's my youngest daughter, Claire Louise. My eldest daughter on the left with my good lady. And my grandson, Christopher. Here is Larry Jones with his Tinkerbell. The logo, WGR, stands for the White Gables Railway, which I believe was at Blackpool in Larry Jones's private grounds. Lovely looking locomotive. Base of the chimney there, evidence of hard work. An immaculate backhead. You'd think you were on the footplate of a full-size loco looking at this. There's Larry Jones polishing the dome of his Tinkerbell. Strangely enough, I never took any video of Larry driving his Tinkerbell on this day. Don't know why. Here we can see the Hackworth valve gear, a popular form of valve gear on these type of locos. I had Hackworth valve gear on my Romulus, but I changed it for Walsharts. Well, a nice detailed and business-like looking backhead we have. Twin water gauges. Very nice. This sequence was taken from the top of the small hill, and I'm afraid the wind was quite strong, hence the movement of the camera. In the early 90s there were no inbuilt steadying in camcorders. Here we see Peter, it looks like Keith Parkinson there with his Pandora. This is a view over the estate next to the railway, and in the distance, I'm not sure what area that is, where the hills are. The next sequence of video you might want to skip, because it's just a small section of my family and friends enjoying themselves at the top of the hill in a small play area. They were just winding down and enjoying themselves, getting ready for the long drive home. I hope you found the video interesting, and thanks for watching.
Well, if I have a go, I might just get back. Get another sister post. Oh, he's farting, man. Well, let's get up. No wonder they have mountain rescue. No wonder they have mountain rescue up there.